Hello, everybody. My name is Jeanette Chinero. I'm a personal trainer and I am getting back into shape after baby number 3. And you guys are coming along with me. Go ahead and march in place so we can begin the warm up. I'm the creator of the Naked Formula, a wellness education program that strips your lifestyle so you can live better in every area of your life. The more simple you make things, the easier it is to focus on the things that really matter, to make better choices so you can be healthier in all 7 dimensions of wellness. Open up that march. And that's what we're doing here. We are not finding the perfect time, but we are finding just a time throughout the day that you can fit in a 15 to 20-minute workout. Go ahead and reach across your body. There's no jumping involved in these exercises, so they're great for women like myself trying to get back into shape after having a baby, or perhaps if you're currently pregnant and don't want to be doing any sort of jumping activities, or if you are new to exercise. Any movement is good movement, and that's what we're doing here. 20 seconds of high intensity activity, 10 seconds of rest. Reach up and over. All right. Now I want you to give yourself a big circle, loosening up your shoulder joint. Because there's no jumping involved, we have large movements that are done quickly, and we have a lot of arm movements. The larger that the movement is, the more intense it is. Simple as that. We can't jump, so we go ahead and we move quickly, and we try to take up a lot of space. Okay, let's go ahead and rehearse the first 4 set of exercises. I'm going to turn to the side at first. These are called hockey lunges. My toes are pointed to the front, and I'm bending my left leg. Right leg remains straight. My back is straight. Hip pushes back behind me. Then I push off that heel to activate that glute, and I push the hip underneath of my chest. Okay? So you're going to be pushing to the side and up. Pushing back rather. I turn to the side because I want to make sure that you guys know you don't let that knee point to the front, okay? You keep that knee behind the toe. 20 seconds on one side, 20 seconds on the other. Okay, then remember what I said, we're taking up a lot of space. We're going to be shuffling. The lower that you keep your hips, the harder that this movement is. But please, wake up those transverse abdominals. One hand on your chest, one hand on your navel. You're going to exhale forcefully, and you're not going to let the hand on your chest drop. But you're going to see what happens to the hand on your abs. It's going to suck in. So inhale. Practice waking up those transverse abdominals. Forcefully exhale. Those are the muscles I want you to keep nice and tight, okay? If you don't feel comfortable going too low, you could just shuffle to the side. If you feel comfortable with a little bit of a skip, you can do that, but you don't have to, okay? And then when you get to the end, reaching up, take it down low, and reach it up. Then, once again, hips push back, knees behind the toes, okay? It's almost like a deadlift. Your arms are going to come under and then up, extending the right leg and extending the left leg. Okay, let's get that timer going. Hockey lunge. Begin. You are creating a new threshold. Every time you push yourself to your limit, you're pushing that limit a little bit more for next time. 5 more seconds. And rest. You see, that's it. 20 seconds. Push through it. You've got it. Other side. Begin. Looking down to the floor, pushing those hips back behind you, and press hard through the heel as you come on up to wake up those glutes. 3 seconds left. Rest. You're working on the glute on one leg, inner thigh on the other leg. Shuffle. Begin. Great work. And rest. Begin. Push those hips back, getting down nice and low. Large arm movements. And rest. Whew. I want to take this moment to thank you guys so much for joining me. These are the workouts that I'm doing Monday through Friday. I'm just recording them and putting them out there so you guys can benefit from them as well. This is real life. Rest. We're doing this together. Begin. Remember to tuck in those transverse abdominals to keep your back safe and supported. And rest. Movements nice and large, moving as quickly as you safely can. And rest. One more, and then we get a little bit of a break. You're stepping to the side. I want you to remain in control. If you want to, you can just tap that foot. I'm actually stepping out to the side. But if you feel any weakness in the knee, then it's a good idea to just tap to the side and rest. Good work, guys. Now's the chance that you have to drink a little bit of water. I'm going to demonstrate the next 4 exercises that you're doing. Okay, jumping jack. You know them, you love them, but now we're switching them up. Again, no jumping. I've mentioned this before. I feel comfortable jumping. I feel like, I can do it, but it's more of a question of should I do it? I want to make sure that my pelvis is correctly aligned before I start adding too much impact. So I'm doing these exercises to strengthen my body and loosen up the muscles that are tight, strengthen up those muscles that are weak. So that's why I'm not doing any jumping. So back to the jumping jack. You're stepping to the side, just like I mentioned earlier. You don't have to put your body weight. That side motion might hurt your knee if you have any weakness in that joint. So you can tap if you want, or you could step. It's up to you. Personally, I'm going to tap because I'm going to try to do these as quickly as possible. It may look kind of silly, but hey, it's okay. You guys can see me. I can't see you, so I'll look silly for you guys. Okay, up next, we've got plie squat. Toes turned outward, and you are having your feet wider than hip width apart. That way, when you come down to the plie, those knees are behind those toes. You're going to reach, give me a circle, circle, reach. So 2 little squats as you make large circles with your hands. Try not to lean forward, keeping that center of gravity right over the center. Up next, keeping your head over your left foot the whole time, and you're going to bring your elbow to your knee, giving those obliques a little bit of a workout. Just tapping that toe, letting that toe touch the floor, and then bringing it straight up. You really want to keep your head over the standing leg for balance for this one. Okay, and then boom, on the other side. All right, let's get that timer ready to go. Taking a deep breath, you have about 10 seconds. 3, 2, begin. Told you I was going to look silly. And rest. Plie squat. Begin. If you've been doing these exercises with me for a couple weeks now, this is different. You're not twisting with this one. Your chest is facing the front the whole time. And rest. Keep your head over your foot. Begin. Five seconds. And rest. Other side. Begin. Definitely have better balance on the other side. Five seconds. And rest. Back to those jacks. Whew. Feels so good getting this done. Guys, we're almost done. And rest. Definitely feel it on the second round. Begin. And believe it or not, in a couple months, we're going to be doing 3 rounds of Tabata. Not 2, but slowly, we're going to get there. Slowly and safely, most importantly. And rest. 2 more. Push through it. We stretch after these next 2. So I'm bringing my knee up, but I'm also using those muscles to lift the hip as well. Rest. This is it. Last one, and then we stretch. Put your head over the standing foot. Soft knee. Begin. and rest. Whew. Give yourself a round of applause. Unless you're going to wake up your kids, then just give yourself a quiet little round of applause. You deserve it for joining me. You guys did so well. Reach up and exhale now. It's time to stretch. Working on your flexibility is just as important as working on your cardio endurance and your muscular strength. Yes, just as important. So don't skip out on it. Opening up your feet, reach up, keep your hand in contact with your thigh and let yourself fall to the side. Feeling the stretch along all the side of your body and on the inner thigh on the opposite side. Breathe in and out through your nose. Hold it here for a few seconds. Bring your arm down and up. So my goals for these workouts are to create a routine or a habit rather of working out, to make sure that I always prioritize Monday through Friday 15 to 20 minutes to get this done. I'm also increasing my flexibility. I'm spending hours a day nursing my daughter, and that really is making the front of my shoulders tight, my collarbone really tight, hip flexors, from sitting for such a long time, they're all tight. So I'm increasing my flexibility because if my body's not flexible, I cannot move freely. And if I cannot move freely, I'm going to injure myself as the workouts get more intense. And another goal of mine is I want to fit back into my clothes. I took a long time curating all those outfits, and I will fit back into them. I did a video on how I found my personal style. If you guys want to watch that, I'm going to link it down below. Because again, the Naked Formula, it's not just about being physically fit. It's about being fit in every area of your life, including emotional wellness. Making sure you are happy with how you are expressing yourself through what you're wearing. Not to mention, if you create your personal style, you know what clothes to shop for, you're going to be spending less, and your closet is going to be less full, which means, oh my goodness, less laundry, which that's something that we all need in our lives, right? And release. 2 more stretches. Toes pointed to the front. You are going to bend that front leg, tuck in that tailbone, hips pointed to the front, stretching out those hip flexors. We cannot get enough stretching of these muscles. No matter who you are, you may be spending a long time sitting down. Even if you're working from home and you're no longer having to drive to and from work, still a long time sitting on the couch or at your desk, other side. And that's exactly what we're stretching. Front knee bends, stretching out the hip flexor. It attaches here, originates all the way back here. And if this muscle is tight, you are not going to be able to safely run or to do a lot of other movements because it's going to lock up your pelvis. And then when you try to get into those activities like running, or you're trying to maybe do like a kick, your hip is not going to be able to properly move, and there goes your lower back. Reach up, over to the side. Once again, thank you for joining me. Every Monday through Friday, new videos will be uploaded at 6:30 a.m. That's the only time I can fit in a workout, but you can play these whenever you need to fit in a workout. If you enjoyed this workout, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing. I am trying really hard to get to 1,000 subscribers, and if you can help me get there, that would be amazing. So I will see you guys in the next workout or in one of my other videos for the naked formula. Bye.